You think your brother's toys will really work?
Of course, Carlini. Giacomo's a genius. Not some useless military relic like you. Besides, would you rather carry the object home on your back?
Yeah, I'll pass, thanks. But those miners who found it? Not a good way to die. I'd be happier if you stayed behind.
Ha! You worry too much, old man.
I'll be sure to carve that on your tombstone. What are you gonna do with that thing, anyway?
I'd like to study it. I think I can do that safely, once we get it back to my lab.
Study it. You find something that makes you sick when you get near it, I say bury it and leave it alone.
The device is nearly extracted, my Doge. But the workers are suffering from...
They don't know the meaning of suffering, Lieutenant! Keep them at it!
Sir! Mianan soldiers!
Calm yourself, Lieutenant!
I brought a gift for them.
Giacomo! Giacomo! Get out of here!
Take my hand!
Goodbye, Petruzo.
Once the dust settles, send in a few men. No one survives.
Sir! My brother Petruzo is dead! The enemy is marching on us. The Doge will pay for this. I swear! There must be something I can do!
These Venucci conscripts are no match for Miana's finest. Musketeers, fire at will! Well done. We need to head for the Granite Road Bridge. It's the only way to reach the mine without an airship.
Look! Some of my clockwork men survived the landslide. They'll help us even the odds. The Doge is escaping, the coward! The army he left behind, show them the same mercy they gave Petruzo. For Petruzo! Across the bridge! We've driven the Doge from Vernazza. But at the cost of my brother and a few of my men. Even worse, the Doge escaped with whatever it was that was making those miners sick. When I find that Venucci rat, I'll have my revenge. With the Doge's attack on Miana, the last thing we needed was a distraction. But it seems justice will have to wait. Reports have come in that a band of raiders ambushed the convoy transporting my walker. The first order of business will be to free my men and recover our equipment. We found a survivor hiding from the raiders. She's from Pirata and claims to be in Padonia seeking aid. Apparently, the Doge has plans for Pirata that aren't to their liking. I'm not sure I can trust her, but we have little choice. She's agreed to help us with the raiders, if we'll come to Pirata. These raiders are a mystery. They are clearly beings of magic, but like nothing I've ever studied. But now that Padonia is safe, we must attend to more pressing matters. We need to hurry to Pirata if we hope to catch the Doge. The Pirata have refused further assistance to the Doge. In retaliation, the Doge intends to take Pirata as his own. Vernazza has guided us to a base that has not yet been stormed by the Doge's troops. In exchange for our help, Lenora will join our fight against the Doge. As a show of faith, she has given me plans for constructing Pirata airships. Lenora has revealed much. The death of Petruzzo has stunned even the Pirata. Apparently, the Doge has plans for Pirata that aren't to their liking. The sky crusher he is constructing will blockade Pirata and eventually starve them out.
The Doge has established a well-defended base. You must take advantage of advanced Vinci research and technology to defeat it.
Thank you. I can't believe I trusted that bastard.
Maybe you should choose your friends more carefully.
Is that why you helped us? You want us to be friends?
Not friends, allies.
Ah, allies. And in exchange for your help?
I need something in return. Whatever air support you can provide.
Maybe. On one condition.
Or what?
And when you finally have the Doge, make sure he suffers.
A city loyal to Pirata is holding out against the onslaught of a rogue group of air pirates. The attackers are heavily entrenched along the road to the city. Their forces greatly outnumber our own.
Most of the Pirata have been loyal in the past. I should find out why these refuse my authority. Those still loyal to Pirata say the Doge's attack gave several renegade captains the excuse they needed to declare themselves independent. The loyal Pirata have the equipment to build air destroyers, but they're cut off from their supply of raw material. If we can get them some resources, they'll supply us with air destroyers.
With the help we've enlisted, the assault on the fortified road can begin. We must clear the way for a rescue force before the besieged troops are overrun.
Destroying those bunkers should have taken some pressure off our friends. I'd expect them to lend a hand any time now.
We've won the battle, but something's wrong here. The rebels had more resources than they could get on their own. Someone must have been helping them.
We'll be in Venucci by week's end at this rate. Got that thing working yet?
No. Part of me just wants to leave it like this.
Not much use carrying a broken watch around, son. He'd be proud, you know, what you're doing.
Starting a war?
The Doge started this war, Giacomo, against us. Against Pirata. Someone needed to stop it.
Someone like Petruzzo?
Or someone like you.
Monte Laguna is being terrorized by clockwork devices of unknown design. I don't know who's creating them, or for what purpose, but I intend to find out. The people of Monte Laguna have yielded to our control in hopes that we can protect them. We must find out where these clockwork devices are coming from. We found 3 scrapyards at the top of the mountain. Someone has been using the wreckage there to construct these devices. This region won't be safe until the scrapyards are destroyed. Victory! Monte Laguna is secure. But who created this clockwork menace? It might look like a wasteland, but despite its appearance, the city-state is rich with resources. Lord Rocco ensures that all the bounty of the wasteland goes directly to the Doge. The city is well known for its industrial and military complexes. Carlini's men have reported a small but persistent rebellion here. Their leader is an inventor named Distruzio. I've never heard of this Distruzio, but we seem to be working toward the same goals. We need to find him and form an alliance. Distruzio has been sending all he can against Rocco. But it hasn't been enough. It seems the inventor is out of ideas. Freed from Rocco's rule, Distruzio would no doubt help us destroy the Doge.
I can't pass up the chance to work with the inventor of Miana. Of course I'll join you. This fight is bigger than anything I can accomplish here.
We are victorious!
Not trusting my abilities as a leader after Petruzzo's death, the Viscount has declared his independence from Mianan rule. Now we've learned that the Viscount has found the wreckage of some strange aircraft. It's not like anything I've ever seen. Whatever it is, it's allowing him to produce powerful snake-like machines. It looks as if the mechanical snakes have turned on their former masters. From the ruins of the temple, we now know what the Viscount is planning. He is trying to adapt the shielding technology to his buildings, but it's not yet complete. We should target the reactor. It's the heart of the operation. That should make things easier. Now that the Viscount has been removed, we can bring peace back to Torona. Carlini's spies have been gathering information about this prison for some time now. They've even managed to create a map of the structure. But finding a way in will still prove to be a challenge. Our spies have confirmed that some of the Doge's own magistrates are being held here. They must have disagreed with his latest policies.
Help! Intruders!
Time is running out for the magistrates. Now that the gate is open, the alarm has been sounded in Venucci. We don't have long. Reinforcements from Venucci will be here shortly. If we don't hurry, we'll be spending a lot more time in this prison than we planned.
My lord, I thank you for saving me from this prison. My lord, I thank you for saving me from this prison.
The Chief Magistrate is being held by the prison warden himself. We must get through the warden in order to rescue the Chief Magistrate. With the magistrates free, the Doge's grip on Venucci has loosened. But where is the Doge, and what of his army? The Doge has been developing a giant cannon, capable of leveling an entire city.
Look at the size of that thing! The Leviathan is disabled!
With a little work, I bet I can get that thing running again, if even for a little while.
The Doge is bringing in reinforcements. Let them feel the blows from their own hammer.
The great city of Venucci has fallen. The Doge's home city is under our control.
Wish he were here to see it.
Petruzzo?
The Doge. Where is he? Where's his army? A child could have won this battle.
My lord, General Carlini has requested that you come at once.
Keep looking, Corporal. Search every house, every room, every corner. I don't intend to leave here without the Doge of Venucci.
Yes, sir.
These look like tracks from the Doge's hammer.
They are.
But we captured it. When did...
He built more than one. We captured a decoy. The real one is headed east. He drew us out, Giacomo.
We have to reach Miana before it's too late.
Traveling in the desert has taken a toll on both man and machine. We weren't prepared for this type of journey. The troops are tired from the long march, but they are loyal and strong. But the heat is oppressive, and the sand is taking a toll on our machines. Clockwork men can lift boulders and deflect volleys of musket fire, but a handful of sand in the gears and they break themselves apart. We can't last much longer unsheltered. Azar Harif can't be far off. We need to get there as quickly as possible. We've come across a mystic who may be able to help us. He's offering to guide us through the desert. I don't trust him, but we have little choice but to bargain for what help he can give us. The only alternative is to take our chances in the open desert.
Well done, my friend, well done! Stay there, I'll join you. Then we can move along to Azar Harif. Don't delay, though. Those raiders could return at any minute. Wait! I sense something. A narrow escape! Are you sure you are putting your effort into this? Ah, good! We've arrived!
What are you talking about? This isn't Azar Harif.
Fool! These relics grant me even greater power.
Rally around them! Slay the Dark Aline!
You cannot hope to win this fight! I tire of this exercise! My master, Sawu, will bring about your end!
Blast that Morid! We'll deal with him later. Ari! It's Giacomo! Don't you recognize me?
You sure seem to know your way around.
I visited here a long time ago.
Visited? Try ran away. Took us 4 months to find him and we could barely drag him home.
Giacomo!
I liked it here.
I bet you did.
Are you ready? We have little of the king's time.
We're ready.
I'm not going in.
What?
I can't repair my airships here. I've got one working flyer. I need to take it back to Pirata for parts.
But we need you.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. I'll catch up with you as soon as I can.
Okay, hurry back.
Why have you come, young Lord of Miana? I trust you do not bear bad news. We've our share of that already.
It is an honor to have this audience, Your Highness. But I'm afraid my news is indeed quite dire. My city, Miana, has been destroyed.
How many of your people survived?
None that I know of, aside from the men I brought here.
You have my deepest sympathies. You are, of course, welcome to stay within the safety of our city. For what it is worth in this dark time.
I'm afraid there's more. We didn't come for asylum. We came to warn you.
Warn us?
The army that destroyed our city? It's made its way here to your kingdom. Your people are not safe.
Leave us. Tell me, young lord, do you know of the Dark Alim?
Those things we fought in Padonia.
You're right. We fought raiders. They looked like Alim, but they were made of dark glass. I'd always thought the Dark Alim were just a story.
It is no story. It is no story that kills my people and destroys their villages. It is no story that has eluded my army at every turn. It is no story that has made us prisoners within the walls of our own city.
Your Highness, tell me more about these Dark Alim. When did they attack you? Where are they based?
Nearly 30 generations ago, when the might of our kingdom was unrivaled, a genie known as Sawu was corrupted by a strange talisman, an object which fell from the sky. Under the influence of this talisman, he created creatures of living glass, dark glass, and he used them to conquer the city of Mezakesh.
I've never heard of it.
It was once the mightiest city in our kingdom, and the most beautiful. Sawu could not be stopped. The most powerful mystics of that age banded together to destroy him. But the magic they used against him seemed to feed the talisman to which he was bound. He only grew stronger.
But he was beaten somehow.
Mezakesh was abandoned, and the city itself was buried, with Sawu at its heart, under a mile of desert sand. Since then, there have been rumors from time to time of these Dark Alim emerging from that cursed desert. But this is rumor no more. In recent weeks, the Dark Alim have returned, and they go stronger with each passing day. Something has awakened them.
And the Doge promised to stop them.
He did. Until he succeeds, we can only hope to endure these attacks.
Whatever the Doge told you, it was a lie. He's not here to save your kingdom. He has some goal of his own.
Of course he does. I have ruled for 37 years, young lord. I am no stranger to such things. But if he destroys our enemy while achieving this goal, how can I deny my people such a gift?
Tell us how to reach Mezakesh. The Doge will betray you. I promise. We will not.
You ask me for permission to commit suicide, my friend. I do not have the power to deny you that.
It won't be suicide. Not if you allow Ari to go with us.
That I can deny you. I need Ari here. I must think of the safety of my people.
Your Highness, please! We must listen to—
attack!
What?
Dark Alim in the city!
You see now the threat we face? If you wish to seek your death at Mezakesh, go tonight. The desert will be more forgiving at night.
Azar Harif. I have not seen it since I was a boy. I wish I could have returned under better circumstances. Azar Harif is safe. For now. However, what remaining troops I had were destroyed. Ari has given me control of a small Aline base away from the city. I need to expand this base if I want to be of help the next time the Dark Aline come. The ground is exploding! Look at them! There are so many! The Dark Aline have a corrupted city here. But why here? The area is remote and desolate. They must value the ruins for some reason. Our numbers are small, but whatever the Dark Aline are searching for, we cannot allow them to find it. We must take the city and stop them.
Giacomo, His Highness bids several scholars to uncover the nature of the corruption spreading across the sands of our kingdom. This is the area they were exploring, but we have not heard from them in some time.
The scholars report that many of the Dark Aline have gone off into the nearby ruins. They've left their city lightly defended. We should seize this opportunity. We've taken the city, but it only seems to have made things worse. The Dark Aline are pouring out of the ruins to take it back. We must rebuild and prepare to defend.
Whatever your purpose here, you will not succeed. Our master, Sawu, will destroy you first.
The Dark Aline were looking for an object of power among the ruins. Whatever it was, we've stopped them for now. We have spotted the genie that tried to trick us when we first entered the desert. He was seen near the ruins of an ancient temple. Ari claims these temples were constructed on locations of vast natural power. I don't know what he's looking for, but we owe him for his treachery, regardless of his plans.
I will not be stopped!
Free us!
I must not be interrupted!
He's using the power of the temple to raise an army of golems. His evil ends here. We must press on to Mezakesh. The Dark Aline are tapping the power of this place to create monsters. The dragons. They're being corrupted. These creatures must be destroyed. If they are released, they'll be unstoppable. I recall Ari telling the story of a great dragon that was the master of all others. Unable to corrupt him, yet, Sawu has imprisoned the great dragon Thuron, and used him to trap many other dragons who are less resilient.
We must free Thuron by destroying the glass surrounding him. Thuron is on our side now.
They won't be able to resist for long. We must free them from their prisons. The dragons are free! But who can say how many were turned before we came here? Dakla, the Sand Warden, is one of the keys to the lost city of Mezakesh. We must subdue him to free him from his rage. The Dark Aline have reached the Citadel before us. It is only a matter of time before they defeat Dakla and bring him under their control. Dakla has been subdued, and his rage has passed. Mezakesh awaits. Ari claims this to be the home of Dominar. But it looks as if the Dark Aline are here as well. We'll have to free her before these monsters take her away. The Fire Citadel dominates this entire area. We will have to capture the Citadel to call forth the Fire Key. But first, we'll need to find a way past this Fire Golem. We have freed Dominar. We now have possession of the Fire Key. Soon, the Aline people will be free from the peril of the Dark Glass. We have finally arrived at the gates of the lost city, Mezakesh. Let us see if the keys were worth the price. If I die, all is lost. It worked! The barrier has fallen. Now we must find our way to Sawu. That thing behind him, it seems to be feeding him. freed from the device, Sawu has lost much of his power. His mind has begun to return. How powerful he must have been to survive such an ordeal. The risks are great, but I must take the device back and study it. With such a power, I know I can set things right. It's the Doge!
My dear Giacomo, how have you been? I brought a toy for you to play with. Enjoy.
Hey, Giacomo! Need some help?
It seems old friends know just the right moment to show up. Lenora! I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. Let's finish this!
Today you answer for Miana, and for my brother.
Brave words, boy, but you're all out of tricks. Killing you? Even easier than killing your brother.
Fixed the watch. I noticed that. We'll have a little mopping up to do,
Giacomo!
What is that thing?
Whatever it is, it's coming for us.
No. It's coming for this.
The Quaddle in this area must be defeated if we're going to continue on. It seems that others have managed to resist the Quaddle as well. We have met a man by the name of Yontash. He seems to know this land well, and has offered his guidance. But he is cautious, and acts as if we have yet to prove ourselves. Both the Vinci and Alim forces are under my control now. I doubt the Quaddle will let us rest here for long.
You are off to a good start, but you still have far to travel.
Now that we've proven ourselves to Yontash, he's agreed to assist us. It will not be easy to assault the Moon God's base. I'm sure I can use their technology if I have a chance to study it. What manner of creature is this?
Don't move. I'm getting you out of here.
You want this thing? Come and take it! I've been a soldier for 43 years. I've had my leg blown off. I've served in 2 wars. I've killed more men than I can count. I've never backed down from anything in my life.
I'm sure as hell not gonna start today.
Your bandages are off.
Nice to see you, too. It was a nice service for Carlini, by the way, in case you were wondering. So what's the plan, Giacomo? You gonna hide in here and work on your toys? Maybe wait for those quaddle to hunt us down?
Giacomo, Lenora's right. That abomination that killed Carlini. Whatever it is, and whatever it's trying to accomplish, we must be the ones to stop it.
We'll stop it.
But we cleaned the glass out of your wounds.
It's not a wound anymore. The explosion changed me.
That's not possible.
Neat trick.
At least I can control it now. I destroyed half my toolkit learning how.
It might come in handy against those quaddle.
I've got something better. We'll march out at sunrise.
We are faced with a new and terrifying problem. The god of death, who leads the false Quattle gods, has devised a horrific means for defending his domain. Plague. His own followers are immune to it. But if my forces advance any further into the jungle, we would all die a slow and agonizing death. We have a slim thread of hope against this threat. Yontash, the man we saved from the crypt, says he can create an antidote. But unfortunately, the materials he needs to protect us all are deep within the lands of our enemy. With what limited supplies he has here, Yantash can create only enough antidote for half my army. It makes no sense to break my forces apart. The Alim fight better as a unified whole, as do my own Vinci. I must choose between magic and technology for this final battle. I must weigh this decision carefully, in my heart as well as my mind. If my experience in the Kalahisi Desert has taught me anything, it's that magic is the best counter to technology. Ari and the Aline are the natural choice. After so many years apart, she and I will stand together in this final battle. I wouldn't have it any other way. Lenora and the Vinci will remain here. Should we fall, they will have to find a way to defeat the Quaddle. Even if Yantash's magic comes through, our troops are stretched thin, with no hopes of reinforcement. But the jungle itself seems to offer us a solution. There's a rebellion brewing among the Quaddle, led by a man named Kukula. Kukula has pledged his followers, the Fallen, to our cause. Together, we will march against the false gods and their servants. Yantash was true to his word. His strange potions were proof against the Quaddle plague. And with the discovery of a new ally, victory seems just within our grasp. We have defeated many Quaddle to reach this point. But there is one thing yet to be accomplished. To kill one of the remaining gods. They've been too powerful for us to destroy. That changes today. Kukula has shown us to a structure in this territory. The Eye of the Gods. It has the power to decimate huge patches of land. We intend to secure it and turn it against the Sun God. Zil has been destroyed. Our path to the Death God made easier. Our victory draws near. The Crypt of Knowledge is located near the Storm Goddess's seat of power. Its exact purpose is unknown, but the Fallen report that it is guarded heavily. Another one of these gods has fallen. Soon, our victory will be complete, and the Death God himself will be overcome. The Death God is protected by 3 barriers of energy. Each energy barrier is powered by 2 power junctions around the dish. Reinforcements will arrive through the 2 entrances on the side. Our forces have been split into 2 armies, one on each side of the dish for a 2-pronged assault. The shield wall is flickering! Quickly! Take down the power node on the other side!
We will need a way to attack the threat from the skies.
All of the energy barriers are down! Now, to bring death to Zin.
What will you do?
I've got a lot to do. A city to rebuild. There's been too much fighting among the city-states. The Vinci should be united. Giacomo gave us the chance to do that. But there's still a dozen minor lords out there all vying for power. And I don't know if I can trust any of them.
I should go.
Do you have a place? You helped save the world, Ari. And they exiled you because you did it without permission.
The king was angry that I disobeyed.
He was angry that you made him look like a fool. You should be leading the Halim, not him.
Any word from Kakula?
Yeah. The Quaddle are adjusting. They've got statues of Giacomo too down there. They call him the killer of false gods. Come back sometime, okay?
I will.